Hey guys, Cheap here with Aveyond, Lord of Twilight. If you can't tell... Oh, wow. Didn't know we had all that going on. If you guys couldn't tell, I feel just absolutely awful. Okay, I remember where I was going now, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so... I'll do this right away. I basically ran myself ragged and then picked up what I'm pretty sure is a sinus infection from how it feels. This is me after sleeping all day and having Sudafed shoved at me several times. The 3 to 4 hour kind, don't panic. I'm not overtaking the Sudafeds. Although, in all fairness, with as often as I've been getting sick to my stomach, I don't think that would be a concern. Anywho, so I'm gonna definitely do at least one episode for you guys today because you haven't had one in like 2 or 3 days, and that's not cool. If I can manage to, I will. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this one when it's done, unless I just really feel it in myself to keep going. And then I'll probably do like a regular recording session tomorrow when I don't feel I'm trying to not whine and complain about how bad I feel. The summary is, I woke my dad up at about 8 in the morning crying because I felt awful and I couldn't fall back to sleep. And it's not in my nose, it's back behind my nose. Like, that is just, like, it just felt like it was completely dry, and I had been doing, like, nasal spray and stuff to try to fix it, because that's normally what they say to do. What the heck? I understand, according to the map, Nailith is right here. Still convinced we can walk to Nailith? Oh, Kwani too, you don't think I've fallen for your story, do you? Stella, you're not from Nailith, and Mel, what is so important about Nailith? It isn't your business. Oh, they are thrown down. It is your business. I've saved your life countless times on this mad mission of yours. I deserve to know what you've gotten me into. Mel, he deserves to know. Shut up, Stella. You're right, you deserve to know. Stella, you know a little about my story, but not much. I'll tell you both, and if you hate me afterwards, I won't stop you from leaving. I'm from Harburg. I grew up there on the streets and made my living as a thief. It's the story you told me about being from a chicken farm in a foreign desert city wasn't true. Yeah, really? You didn't see through that one, Edward? No, I lied, but I had to. So where was I? Oh yes, one day I stole an orb from an abandoned sorcerer's house in Harburg. Gave the orb to a guy who paid me to retrieve it. Turned out to be a vampire and tried to abduct me. What did you do? Screamed, I think, was the reaction. A vampiress saved me, and I escaped from 2 thighs. Turns out the orb I gave the vampire, his name is Gendal, by the way, has the power to destroy light. Apparently, Gendal needs me to activate the orb. Appears that I am, the scion of a seriously evil sorcerer, Mordred Darkthrop, and only his descendants can use the orb, so go team. Vampiress Tejal. No, there's another orb that can counteract the first orb. Right, and Stella's part in it? Vampires have been chasing her too. I think she might be like one of me, Darkthrop's descendants. I think we could both activate the orbs because Stella's a mage, she can probably use them. Alright, I'm officially confused. What are these orbs? They're round and glowy and magical. That's what they are. Orb of Darkness and Orb of Light. Gendal has the Orb of Darkness, but we think the Orb of Light is in Nailith. I need to stop Gendal from plunging the world into darkness and enslaving humanity. You know, it's just a regular day for a, what, 17-year-old girl? You believe this, Stella? Of course, why wouldn't I? Stella is a home girl, Omi thing. Guys, help me. If you are both insane, I can't believe you talked me into this crazy quest. What was I thinking? I didn't talk you into anything. You refused to let us go alone. That was before I knew you were mad. Vampires, magic orbs, enslaving humanity. Edward, are you okay? You look pale. Shall I heal you? Oh no, you don't. Both of you. Stay away from me. I'm ashamed of you, Mel. Give you a chance to tell me the truth about the silly quest of yours. You reward me with bigger lies? I'm done. I'll see you both later. Screw you, Edward. Edward? He's gone. Does he not care about the fate of the world? Don't worry, he'll come back. Even if he thinks I'm lying, he'll figure out what we're up to. Or he'll want to figure out what we're up to. Meantime, do you know what this cage is for? No, but I see a large crack in the wall. Here, there's a chamber on the other side. Sweet! I'm gonna go into a chamber. You're right, maybe we can blow it open. I bet we can buy some explosive in that dwarf mining village we passed on the way up here. Then we must go and get it. Agreed. Let's go. See, the girls know what's up. Eddie's gotta, like, run into some vampires or something to come around. Although, we totes understand the story being a little bit past far-fetched. Like, I think they themselves have trouble believing in the story, even though, like, they know it's true. That's not the junk shop. The junk shop had, explosives, right? Some shop had explosives. Because I tried to get them. Alright, it's none of this. I really hope that I'm not, like, too quiet or something, guys. I'm sorry if I am. That's the egg. That's the mine. What's in here? Hey! Excuse me, sir. How much for the dynamite? Alright. Yay! Dynamite. Oh, jeez. So you're really going to carry on with your mad plan? Shut up, Edward. Yep, mad or not, I'm going through with it. I know what you're really up to, but going on a make-believe quest is better than going back to Thas. Thanks, Edward. Even if you don't believe me, we could use your help. So what's the dynamite for? Stella found a hidden cave. We're going to blow it open. Let's go then. Wait, before we go, how do you know so much about Nalith? How do you know Stella isn't from Nalith? It's either easy. Oh! Nalithians have wings. They're what? I was expecting bird people. Stella can't be from Nalith. So the only way to get there is to fly. Stop staring at me like that. We have a cliff to blow up. Let's go. Okay, you don't believe me on vampires and a whole bunch of magic crap, even though you go to a magic school. And clearly have probably heard about them before. But you're, like, chill with people that have butterfly wings. Edward, you need to get some priorities, son. Like, at least on the what am I going to believe in the world that I'm in. How about that? Alright, guys. Let's all chip in today for a conversation. What universe do you think would be, like, the most bull for someone to not believe something? Like, oh, use dynamite, of course. Look, it's a journal. I can't read a word. Edward? Sorry, it looks foreign to me. I understand what it says. Stella, what'd you do? Speak, does it tell us how to get to Nalith? It says the corded keys you must bring to open up the way. Interesting, it's a map of the world. 4 crosses on the map. Yeah, X probably marks the spot, guys. Has to indicate the locations of the corded keys. Good idea. Let's mark those on our map. Burb. Look at this strange symbol on the wall. Looks like a giant... Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Circle carved beneath it. Must be where the quarter keys fit. Get ready to go on our grand quest yet? Yes, before I go, I think it's time you met Tejal. Tejal, your imaginary vampiress? Yep, it looks like getting to Nalith isn't going to be as easy as we thought it was. She might be able to help us. What do we say? Where's this vampiress? Hopefully in Harburg. Yes, after I loot everything in this room. Oh, I found a white robe. What's this? Oh, that's right. She wanted sunscreen. Alright, equip Stella. Yeah, look at that stat increase. But like, just in what fantasy world do you think, like, anyone going, oh no, that's completely impossible, is like bullcrap? Like, alright, good example, because I play World of Warcraft so much. Like, most things in that game, I'm just like, yeah, there's probably a way for that to happen. Like, aside from, like, really weird stuff, like, oh, my character is, like, a cross between these, like, 17 breeds and part dragon. Like, calm down. Like, it's probably conceivable, but your character's not that. Side note, IRP, if you guys don't know. IRP, sometimes. I haven't done it in a while. I've been busy with stuff and not losing my mind over holidays. Yeah, that game, Final Fantasy's general world-ish thing. Like, I don't know if Final Fantasy has, like, one solid world or if it has several. I was never clear on that. But the Final Fantasy universe, we'll go with that. I can see pretty much everything being conceivable. Like, in some way, someone can figure out to do a thing. There's giants, there's ancient things. I'm pretty sure there's vampires in it. I haven't run into any. Wait, have I run into any? I think I did in the older ones. I've been slowly making my way through the Final Fantasy games. I'm chipping away at 3, but then Pokemon came out. And Pokemon takes priority over everything. Sorry, guys. Except for recording, of course. The only thing that stops recording is possibly the growing headache in the back of my skull. Which is weird, because it was in the front earlier. Hey, but I feel like in the Final Fantasy universe, like, pretty much everything is fair game. In World of Warcraft, there are limits to things, only because the setting itself has limits, which is why I can understand why somebody would go, vampires? That's impossible, because we didn't have vampires, like technical vampires in game. We had Sanguinier, or however you pronounce it, which were like weird blood elves, and we had like blood magic and stuff like that, but we didn't have like direct that is a vampires. Worgener, of course, werewolves, things like that, so somebody turning into an animal. Oh my gosh, druids. 90% of the time, druids did it. Actually, for most of the history of WoW, my summary is, did an elf do it? No. Did a troll do it? Yeah, it's one of those two. Like, that's the history of WoW. Some giant, terrible thing happened. It was either elves that caused it, or trolls, who... Like, elves evolved from trolls, if you don't know this information. I'm gonna help you out, guys. We're gonna learn about WoW. Lore-wise, some trolls decide, hey, we're gonna nap near this really cool thing of water. And, then they eventually turn into elves over time. It's awesome. That's how evolution works, by the way. You sleep next to water and you change. Can I look at the map? Is there a map button? What does Indu? If I have a map, I have no idea how to pull it up. If you guys know how to pull up the map, please tell me. I'd appreciate it. I probably have to, like, go through the screen, don't I? Items? No, that's not it either. I have no idea how to map. Bring it, puppy. Hey, but like I said, World of Warcraft has limits on some things because they're stated. Like, it's in the lore, it's people in the setting have looked into things and gone, yeah, this is not doable. Final Fantasy, not so sure. That's really the one where somebody said, oh my gosh, I don't believe this or whatever. I'd be like, really, brah? There's a talking rabbit thing over there that keeps saying Kupo, and this is what you're having issues with. Also, I don't remember how to get back to this place, so it might be a while. What's in the cave? Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, it is. Sweet, go me accidentally my way across the world. Roosters, we meet again. Anywho, Golden Sun has limit. Yeah, this is how you know I'm not feeling good, when everything comes back to Golden Sun. I love that game so much. I don't think Golden Sun had vampires. I know it had beast people that weren't technically... Like, I think there's like a difference between being like a beast person and a werewolf. Like, if your norm is being, you know, part murder, then I don't think it's the same as shape-shifting into the werewolf. Although the beast people in Golden Sun can become more animalistic. So it goes from basically being imagine going from cat girl to what I refer to as a murder waifu in Tyranny. Witcher Beast Woman. If you haven't played Tyranny, I know the game costs a bit, but like, at least look into it because it's awesome. We're almost there. Ah, tits. Better hurry, it's getting dark. Yeah, go. No. Wife, I can find nothing about the orbs. Why did the sorcerer not take better notes? 'Cause he is shady. Also, her hair should have been like more white or something. It really looks like a horn. I think I found something. Come read this passage. Look here, it says, if I run out of magic during the casting, I can tap another. So he's playing Magic the Gathering? I think... Oh, Titswaggle. Sister, so nice to see you again. Did you miss me? Oh, she mad. Look at those teeth. Look at those eyes. Grr. Actually, I think she just went more anime. Gendal, how regrettable. Dare you speak to the Lord of Twilight thusly? My lord, may I stick her? Please, you ain't got no hope. No, I want her to die a slow, painful death. Take her to the tower, tie her up next to the largest window you can find. Oh, and thank you, sister, for researching the orb for me. Your contribution will change the world. Take her away. Let her go, devil spawn. Fight is not with you, Dark Knight. I know that you are forced to do my sister's bidding. She stole my soul. Give you a choice. Walk away, and at dawn you'll be free of her forever, or you can share her fate. Freedom. Burn her alone. I'm leaving. Aw, you're a jerk. That or he's gonna, like, come back and save her. Wise choice. Let him go. Are you sure it was wise to let him go, my lord? No, but I could use a man like that in my army. He is free of my sister's power. I shall recruit him. We've tied her up, my lord. Excellent. Guard the entrance till dawn. Let's leave. I have work to do elsewhere. I need a drink. Galahad goes to a local tavern. Okay. Bartender. Ale. Wish deserved. Those two guys are looking at me. Wish deserved for me to leave her. Stole my soul. Tricked me into marrying her. Turned me into a vampire. Was a good man once. A noble knight. But she made me evil. Should enjoy this drink, but it tastes like dirt. All I want is blood. Ha ha ha. It's a funny old man. Sounds like my wife. Nora's been dead past 30 years. Hated her until the day she died. I learned too late that I loved the woman. Sure, my wife is evil. I should have staked her years ago. How bad could she be? She would eat you without a second thought. Is there nothing redeeming about this woman? She stopped a demon from taking over the world. Now she's trying to stop a vampire from enslaving humanity. The men laugh. Sounds like your wife's bark is worse than her bite. Maybe onto something. As much as she talks about eating humans, I've never seen her do it. The men stop laughing. You stopped drinking, my friend. So what are you going to do about your wife? Perhaps Tejal is not as wicked as I thought. I need to save my... Galahad! Can I just... You know, I think you actually believe this story, Morden. We got kinds in these days, don't we? Bartender, another drink. I want steel-toe boots so I can kick Galahad in the crotch and have it mean something. There are too many vampires guarding Tejal. I need help. Mountain breeze drifts through the streets. To Galahad's disdain, he could smell the mortals nearby. He freezes as one scent separates itself from the others. Mel. Sorry to Harburg, this wind is freezing. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get another episode out for you guys. Yeah, again, I'm sorry if my voice is just really off and I sound tired. I'm not feeling good. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!